This series sponsored by the University of Hawaii Professional Assembly, or UHPA, our faculty union. Our leadership team is here today to have a conversation with the faculty here at this campus to talk about how we can make UH a better place to teach, research, and serve the community. For anyone who doesn't remember me, my name is Nani Azman. I now teach psychology at UH Maui College, although I was here at Kapiolani from 2003 to 2011, where I earned my tenure. Let me introduce the rest of the gang. We've got Dr. David Duffy, our president of UHPA, from UH Manila Department of Botany. You all recognize Sharon Rowe. She's one of our Kapiolani directors, also our vice president of the board. Next to Sharon, we've got Dr. Bob Cooney, also from UH Manila School of Public Health. To my left, we have Eric Denton, who's our local speaker, who also serves on our Investment, Finance, and Audit Committee for the UHPA board. I also want to, we've got our esteemed executive director hiding in the back there, Dr. Jan Musco. I also wanted to thank and acknowledge Sally Pescana, another one of our Kapiolani directors, who, when we get the conversation going, is going to help us move the microphone around the room. I think it's over. Is that the one? She's got one. Okay, we're good. And then also our Chief Technology Officer, Peter.
Traditionally, UHPA has done two things. We've negotiated the contract and found the money for it, working with the Ledge and the governor. And we've also enforced the contract when administrators decided that it didn't apply to them. The world's changing though, and there are a variety of forces that are coming together. I hate to use the cliche, perfect storm, but the university of 10 years ago is not the university that's going to be, we're going to see in 10 more years. We have declining state support, that's across the country, and more importantly, this is not just an economic thing, but a mental one. In the past, we saw universities as a public good. Education was a public good. Now it's become basically a commodity, something that you get a return on investment for. And consequently, many students see a degree as something that you buy. It's not something that you earn. We also have seen, as a result of the decline in funding, state funding, we've seen tuition go up. It's basically an inverse relationship. Unless we start printing money here or grow marijuana in the greenhouses, we're basically, they've got to compensate. And the crippling thing is that for the students, they end up with huge debts that just drag their lives down and depress the economy. Hawaii is lucky. We have, I think, the second lowest student debt on graduation of anywhere in the country. I think it's $14,000. And if you want to start a career or start a family, that weighs you down. But you certainly don't want to take risks with a job that can't repay that. And you can't go bankrupt unless you die, basically. There's no way out of that debt. So we're basically ruining the futures of a lot of our students. We have people who are trying to make money off the university. MOOCs MOOCs. I think a mock of it. Anyway, they're basically efforts to reduce the costs, mechanize them, or put them web-based, and eventually try to find a way to monetize them. We're also seeing a rise in part-time faculty who do not have tenure and will not get tenure. And these people are paid relatively little. Hawaii is better than many states, but they're paid to teach courses. They're not paid to come in and do committee assignments, do curriculum, and all those developments that normal faculty do. And so, as they gradually replace tenured faculty, the remaining faculty have more and more responsibilities fall on them. We've also seen the growth of basically a professional administrative class. In the past, faculty would come off the bench, serve for a couple of years as a dean or as a vice chancellor, and then go back to teaching. So they knew their institutions. They knew what would work. And and they also knew that they would have to live with whatever they did. Now we have sort of a migrant class that comes in, and this is all over the country, not just here, comes in for a couple of years and then goes off to a better job. Meanwhile, to get the new job, they have to do something really splashy. And so they try major initiatives. They're not as interested in keeping things running as much as making a name for themselves so they can go on. But they're not going to be here long enough often to see if it doesn't work. So anyway, all these things are coming together. And we're here to basically have a dialogue. We need to, your input, your thoughts on what we can do about these things. Are there solutions that we can get a whole bunch of smart people in the room? How can we respond to these? And UHPA is the only system-wide elected body, and we also, because of the relation with contract, it's not adversarial, but it's not something that's inside the belly of the beast, as it were. So we're here to have dialogue, as I said, and